Understanding bronchitis requires more than just knowing the symptoms. To provide effective care, nurses and healthcare professionals must see the disease as a complete system. And that is exactly what the Critical Integrated Map, or CIM, allows us to do. The CIM connects home care teaching, pathophysiology, nursing diagnosis, medical and pharmacological management, and diagnostic investigations in a way that paints the full clinical picture. It allows healthcare providers to anticipate complications, guide interventions, and educate patients in a structured and effective manner. Home care teaching is the first pillar of effective bronchitis management. Patients should be educated to avoid smoking and secondhand smoke, maintain adequate hydration, practice proper hand hygiene to prevent infections, and follow all prescribed medications. Breathing exercises, proper rest, and environmental controls such as using humidifiers or avoiding polluted areas are crucial. Patients should also be taught to monitor their symptoms, recognize red flags like fever or worsening cough, and seek prompt medical attention when needed. Educating patients early not only reduces the risk of complications, but also empowers them to actively participate in their recovery. The nursing diagnosis commonly associated with bronchitis is ineffective airway clearance related to mucus accumulation and airway inflammation. This is supported by clinical evidence such as persistent productive cough, wheezing, and difficulty breathing. Recognizing this diagnosis guides the nurse to implement targeted interventions, such as positioning to optimize lung expansion, encouraging deep breathing and coughing exercises, and monitoring oxygen saturation levels. A helpful mnemonic to remember key interventions is clean air, C for cough assistance, L for lung expansion exercises, E for education, A for airway monitoring, N for nutrition and hydration, A for avoiding irritants, I for infection prevention, and R for respiratory support. Understanding the pathophysiology is essential for linking nursing care with patient outcomes. Bronchitis begins when pathogens like viruses or bacteria or irritants such as cigarette smoke reach the bronchial lining. These triggers damage epithelial cells, causing inflammation and swelling of the bronchial walls. Goblet cells respond by producing excessive mucus, while the cilia responsible for clearing mucus become paralyzed or destroyed. The combination of mucus accumulation and airway swelling narrows the bronchial tubes, creating airflow obstruction. This results in persistent cough, wheezing, shortness of breath, and sometimes fatigue. In chronic bronchitis, ongoing irritation and inflammation cause permanent thickening of the airway walls, mucus, hypersecretion, and long-term airflow limitation. Medical management complements nursing interventions by addressing both symptoms and underlying causes. Rest and hydration are essential to support recovery, while oxygen therapy may be needed for patients with hypoxemia. Bronchodilators relax airway muscles and improve airflow. Corticosteroids reduce inflammation, and antibiotics are reserved for confirmed bacterial infections. Surgical management is rarely required but may include lung volume reduction or transplantation in severe chronic cases complicated by COPD. Nurses play a critical role in monitoring patient response to these interventions, teaching proper medication techniques and ensuring adherence to prescribed regimens. Non-pharmacological management also has a central place in the CIM. Chest physiotherapy, postural drainage, and the use of humidifiers help clear mucus and maintain airway patency. Smoking cessation and avoidance of occupational or environmental irritants reduce ongoing airway damage. Education on these interventions ensures patients understand how lifestyle and behavioral modifications can reduce disease progression and recurrence. Nurses should reinforce these measures continuously, especially in patients with chronic bronchitis. Etiology, clinical manifestations, and diagnostic data complete the CIM. Bronchitis is caused by viral and bacterial infections, long-term exposure to irritants, and environmental pollutants. Patients typically present with a productive cough, wheezing, chest tightness, fatigue, and sometimes low-grade fever. Diagnostic tests support clinical assessment. Sputum analysis identifies infection. Complete blood count may show leukocytosis. Chest X-rays help rule out pneumonia. And pulse oximetry measures oxygen saturation. Nurses interpret these findings to guide interventions and anticipate complications. Special situations must also be considered in the CHIM. Elderly patients, immunocompromised individuals, and those with pre-existing respiratory conditions such as asthma are at higher risk for severe bronchitis and secondary infections. In chronic bronchitis, long-term hypoxemia may alter respiratory drive, meaning supplemental oxygen must be administered carefully. Recognizing these nuances ensures safe and effective care. In summary, the critical integrated map for bronchitis provides a complete framework linking home care teaching, nursing diagnosis, pathophysiology, medical and non-medical interventions, etiology, clinical manifestations, and diagnostic data. Using the CIM, nurses can see how every element from mucus accumulation to airway obstruction, from patient education to pharmacological therapy, fits together in a single coherent picture. By mastering this integrated approach, healthcare professionals can provide holistic care, improve patient outcomes, and equip patients with the knowledge and tools to manage bronchitis safely and effectively. Understanding the CIM transforms bronchitis from a complex, intimidating disease into a structured, manageable clinical condition that can be addressed step by step with precision and confidence.